Hello, everybody. What's going on? Happy late night. So, why does it look like I just ran a marathon in 90-degree heat for the last 10 hours? Well, that is a story I am about to tell you. So, tonight, I took Emmett to a new dog training class, a class to help him walk on a leash better. And first of all, I took him to daycare all day, which that is a story for another day. Yes, I take my dog to dog daycare. And I took him to dog daycare, and I thought that that would wear him out. I actually asked the lady at playgroup on Saturday that I also take him to a playgroup on Saturdays. That's another story in itself. And she said, yeah, it would be fine to have him at daycare all day. That would probably be good for him. So, left him at daycare all day today, thinking that would be good for him. Then went to the leash class. Got into class early with the other ladies. There's like 5 other ladies, and they're really nice, polite dogs of varying ages. And then my crazy, almost 8-month-old pit bull, Emmett. And everyone's asking if we've been to a class there before. And nobody had. There was like me and one other lady who have done the play groups before, but we didn't know each other. Emmett, meanwhile, who's a pit bull and supposed to be real rough and tumble, is barking, like squeaky barking, like he's like a toy dog, like he's like a 4-pound dog, because he wants to play with the other dogs, to the point where the other ladies are commenting on his high-pitched squeak and how weird it is for a pit bull to sound like that, which I agree. Like, he seems like he should be really tough, and he does not bark like he should be tough. He just wants to play with everything. So the trainer comes in and she starts the class, and then Emmett is still just barking like this crazy little toy dog, to the point where the trainer has to come over and tell me, hey, you need to get the dog under control. She didn't say it that mean, but she gave me some suggestions on how to get him focused so that she could actually do her training, because he was such a friggin' spaz in class. So then I had to spend the whole class trying to get him to focus on me so I couldn't focus on her. So I missed half of what was going on in class. That was one thing. Then we did some drills, and then after the first part of the drills, we praised the dog. And Emmett always thinks that when you praise him, it's time to chew on the leash. And he chews on it like, if you've ever seen Family Vacation with when Rusty has got Dinkums on the leash and Dinkums is like all crazy, like that's what Emmett, he just goes like spazzy crazy. So I spent pretty much the whole hour with Emmett just like on the leash. Like I was trying to wrestle in like a big fish for like an hour of just like him spazzing out. And then again, the trainer had to come over and tell me, first of all, she said, don't fight him because it looks like I'm trying to play with him. And then she gave me some tips on how to get him under control. So then again, I look like the real jerk in class because I can't get my dog under control. Twice she's had to make an example out of me because my dog is the crazy one in class. So I spent 60 hours trying to wrestle my dog, get him under control like he was this big marlin, getting him into the boat. And then when I finally end class, then he's like the perfect little dog. He gets in the car and he falls asleep. Like, no big deal. Like, all right, that was fun. So I think, okay, end of the story. Like, he's going to go home. Everything's going to be great now. He's had 9 hours of daycare and an hour of training, wrestling me on a leash and learning some stuff. No problem. He's going to go to sleep. So we get home and he sleeps for like 30 minutes, and then I let him outside, and then it's time for the zoomies. And he decides now it's time to drag all of the logs out of the log pile and chase them around the yard. So that's what he spent the last half hour doing. So that's been my night. So if anyone sees my husband, please thank him for me for letting him take my dog to dog class without him. I really appreciate that. He's letting me do this on my own. So I look like the big weirdo jerk that can't control their squeaky pitched pit bull who's super hyper and wants to play with everyone and doesn't want to focus and just wants to have a good time. But silver lining, I think by the end of this class, my arms are going to be really pumped from wrestling with him for 60 minutes every week. So maybe by the end, I'll be like arm wrestling champion. Who knows? All right, that's it for me. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.